chose this boondocking site because we thought we was going to do some kayaking out here on the lake. It's way out here in the middle of nowhere, and but our kayaking plans fell through because it's so windy out here. The wind just blew us all over the lake.
Our second night boondocking in Big Toe. We're here at Shelldrake Lake in Paradise, Michigan. There really is a Paradise, Michigan.
As opposed to Hell, Michigan, which is in the Lower Peninsula.
It also exists.
It was so far been a very pleasant experience.
Yes. Yeah. When we got here yesterday, it had been raining. Our last couple of hours of driving in, maybe 3 hours of driving in, we drove in the rain, and it continued to rain all evening. So that was the only downside of our boondocking experience.
Yes, we couldn't unpack and set up camp.
Yeah.
Because everything would have gotten wet.
Yeah. And you know, jumping out of the van and back in the van, we did get everything soaked. But you know what? That's just part of the experience. That's just part of it.
It's not always sunshine when we're out here.
So this morning we get up. It's still raining some. It's getting better. We go do our running around, do our touristy things that we did today. You'll see the videos of those coming up.
There's Whitefish Point and Tequamanon Falls.
Yep. And we make it back to camp. And on the way back to camp, well, actually on the way back to the second visit to Whitefish Point, the sun comes out. It's shining, so we get to go back to Whitefish Point and show you that in the sun. And we get back here, and the sun was in camp. It's kind of going down now. We're losing it, but it's much better in the sunshine.
It's always
for sure.
better when you got sunshine. It's a little colder than what we expected,
Yeah.
but we stayed warm all night last night. We didn't
get cold.
We didn't get
inside.
cold. We didn't have to have heat or anything.
About 4 o'clock this morning, though, we had the windows cracked just to keep some air circulating inside, and I had been fighting a few bites here and there, and finally I was like, I think mosquitoes are coming in.
Our van was full of mosquitoes, and they came through
full
cracks.
of mosquitoes.
They came through cracks in the window this big, and it's so cold. I wasn't expecting there to be any mosquitoes, but
yeah,
they're out here.
They're here. It's Michigan mosquitoes. They must be used to it.
Oh, they're tolerant to the cold weather, I reckon.
So we closed the windows. We killed off all the mosquitoes we could find. Laid back down to rest for a little while longer. But all in all, it really has been a good boondocking experience. Tomorrow, we are moving on to Munising, and we do have campground reservations for the next 3 nights in Munising. So hopefully, and the weather is looking good.
Mosquito.
Oh, wow.
Let it around my eyebrow.
Yeah. But we'll be able to unpack and clean up from the mess we've had for 2 days now.
Yes, and create a little space inside the van. That's the biggest problem. When it's raining,
Yeah.
we can't unpack. Therefore, everything's inside the van, and we have no room to move around.
Yeah, because it's like a 10-day trip. So we packed Big Toe full. It is full. But you know, it's been a great adventure, and this is just the beginning. We still have 7 more days here in the UP. So lots to still see and do, and there's a hawk right there.
Another hawk?
And another
Oh,
one,
it
or the
is.
same one, I don't know, but it just flew right through that open spot right there. Well, I can't race that. It just caught my attention.
So we're hoping that the night sky will be awesome here tonight. So we're far away from any cities, so there shouldn't be any light pollution.
That's another thing. When we laid down, of course, I was asleep by 8 o'clock. It was a long travel day yesterday. But I woke up in the middle of the night, and I think that is the blackest night I had ever seen. It was a dark night.
So we got clear sky tonight. So I can't wait to see what the stars look like.
Yep. We do have one more small adventure planned for tonight. We're going to go back up to Whitefish Point, and we're going to use our ultraviolet light and look for Uper lights. If you don't know what a Uper light is, just Google it. You'll find it all over Google. Hopefully we'll find one and we'll be able to show it to you.
Hopefully.
but they're not that easy to find. So that's the rest of our evening. That's what we have for the rest of the evening.
Hopefully the night sky would be pleasant there also.
Yeah.
This is technically our first boondocking experience, and it's been a very pleasant experience.
Yeah, we have really enjoyed it. It's a learning experience. So to keep up with our boondocking adventures, hit that subscribe button below.